Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a preview of the new restaurant opening in the River Rock Resort in Richmond. It is Miku, and they have a very well-known restaurant, Michelin recommended in Vancouver. This is going to be their branch in Richmond. It's going to be in the River Rock Casino on the second floor, and the River Rock Resort is really creating a great place with great culinary experiences for Richmond residents and people in the lower mainland. Last year they opened up Gordon Ramsay Steak on the first floor, and then right above it now in what used to be the Tramonto Italian restaurant space, they're opening up Miku. And so I was really privileged to do a pre-tasting there, and I can tell you that it's going to be great. The ambiance looks great, and the food will be spectacular. It's going to be the same team that does the Vancouver Miku. So the quality of food is going to be excellent. The staff is going to be, I think, shared a little bit, at least for the first little while. So you'll make sure that they'll make sure that the quality of the food is up to par with Vancouver standards. This is the inside of the restaurant, a really nice motif right behind the bar area. There's going to be a sushi bar with some seating. And then to the left of this, there will be a large windows that you can look over the Fraser River. There will be eventually a dining area or a outdoor patio area, so that will be also a very nice addition. Everything looks spectacular, and the space is smaller than I think Miku Vancouver, but as you can see from this video, just very nicely designed. And then it's got a nice sushi counter where you could potentially sit there at the sushi bar. But they're just getting their bar stocked. They do plan to have a significant wine list, a little bit more than they would have in Vancouver. And really glad to see that they have a great selection of mocktails. Didn't get the actual name of the different cocktails. We kind of let the bartender just go with the flow and make some mocktails for us, or non-alcoholic cocktails. And they're really nice, as you can see from these pictures. They look like regular cocktails, and I'm really glad to see that trend in Vancouver, where the non-alcoholic cocktails are just as beautiful and just as tasty as the alcoholic cocktails. It's a growing market, and people have a demand for a really nice product, even if they don't want alcoholic drinks. The menu is going to be by and large the same menu as Miku Vancouver, although there may be some differences as the menu develops in Richmond. So this is their traditional sashimi plate. All the sashimi was excellent. Look at the presentation, it looks beautiful. One thing they do use a lot of is king salmon, which is a little bit bigger salmon. And you know, as you can see, the color is a little bit different than regular salmon. This is their spicy Kaizen soba pepperosino, which has got prawns, steamed mussels, squid, shiitake mushrooms, sweet pepper, heirloom tomatoes, chili, garlic, soy, wild arugula. And they have a non-spicy option. It's for $32. This is delicious, and it was so good that we had actually two dishes of this. Everyone really loved the soba. The little bit of spice in there was great. Lots of nice seafood in there also, so nice dish. This is their red wave roll, prawn avocado wrapped in red tuna and maitake sauce for $20. Innovative, not that expensive for what you get. I think there was 6 or 7 pieces on this, and delicious. So again, the quality is great. The food, they've got the executive chef from Vancouver in the restaurant, and he's doing an excellent job. So the sushi is going to be excellent. Miku is famous for its aburi sushi, which is a style of Japanese sushi featuring flame seared fish atop vinegared rice, and often blowtorch is used to cook the surface, leaving the interior raw. And so they have 3 types here. You can have a sampler, but you have the ebi, you have the saba, and then you have the salmon. So they're different prices. The salmon, if you just have a salmon's or sampler, then it's $22. Same thing with ebi. The saba is 19, or else you can have an oshi sampler, which is 2 pieces of each of them. Again, delicious. They look great, and this is something that they do very well. One of their specialties. So another one of their signature dishes. This is the ebi fritters with white tiger prawns with herb beer batter, with sweet chili aioli, chili powder, and balsamic reduction for $20. Not a bad price for this type of quality and the size of the dish. So I found all their dishes very large, very easy to share because there was many pieces to it, and of course the quality was exceptional. This is the Awate Wagyu Carpaccio for $38, A5 Japanese Wagyu, egg yolk vinaigrette, black garlic, Rorashita Wagyu Snow, organic baby greens for $38. I'm not a big fan of A5 Wagyu in Carpaccio. I actually like it when it's actually cooked a little bit. I technically can't tell the difference really when it's Carpaccio. So that's, to me, just personally, I'm just probably not a good enough taster. But again, it was very nice. Well, nice design, but there's so many other things that are so special at Miku that I would probably take instead of this dish. When you go to Miko Richmond, you should really take advantage and eat the sushi. I understand that the executive chef Kaz Hayashi will be cooking there for at least the first little while, and he is the executive chef that started Miku Vancouver. So you really gotta get his expertise with the sushi. Is exceptional. So you see on here the toro, the hamachi, and also the king salmon, which is, I don't see that often in other places, but you can see it's very noticeable in terms of its color. King salmon or Chinook salmon is the largest and most prized species of Pacific salmon, and they have a different taste profile and also a different color. So it's really exceptional. A little bit more fatty, I find, than actually regular salmon, but exceptional. This is the pan-seared Hokkaido scallops for $27 with braised pork jowl, charred onion juice, and roasted golden beets. It's really neat. You have the scallops and the combination of the pork. That little bit of fattiness with the heaviness of a scallop, it kind of is a neat interaction. So, and all these things you can actually get at Miku Vancouver, but I don't know if they're just trying really hard here to make it great. But I found actually the food quality here at this pre-tasting, I would say, even better than what I've had at Miku Vancouver. So it was really stunning in terms of the quality. So I think normally you try and let a restaurant in the first month or so, you don't go because you want them to warm up. They're doing that right now. So I think once it opens, I would rush over there because it's going to be great. They keep on putting out the favorites here. This is another specialty. This is the Kyoto Sakyo Miso Sable Fish for $48. Creamy kabocha squash dashi, couscous, and yuzu miso reduction. So nice dish, nicely cooked sable fish, and again, strong dish. These are the desserts, and I don't think this is on the Miku Vancouver menu. This is Basque cheesecake, or their interpretation of it. And I thought it was good. And I think my favorite still is the Basque cheesecake at Mio in Chinatown. But for me personally, sometimes the Asian desserts, it's just a personal preference. I find them a little light, and I like, very hearty, chocolatey desserts. That's kind of more my preference. So really has nothing to do with the dessert itself, more my own personal preference. This is on the Miku Vancouver menu. This is the green tea opera cake, 1750. It's green tea, genoise, matcha buttercream, dark chocolate ganache, azuki bean cream, hazelnut wafer, and matcha ice cream. For people that like Japanese desserts, they'll love this because lots of matcha. I'm not a big matcha person. I like it in small quantities with in tea, but it's a nice cake. It's nicely done. Nothing wrong with the cake. It's more personal preference on my behalf. Got to take a picture at the end of the night with executive chef Kaz Hayashi, and it's gonna be great. I can tell you. From what I kind of tasted, everything was spot on. I thought it was actually even better than Vancouver Miku. So the chef Kaz is gonna have control of the pass there. And a lot of the staff are from Miku Vancouver. So once it opens, I would go right away. It's gonna be a great experience. It's great for Richmond. It's gonna automatically be one of the top restaurants in Japanese restaurants in Richmond. Not only for the food quality, but there are very few restaurants in Richmond, Japanese restaurants that can produce this type of ambiance also. So it's going to be really nice, upscale with great quality food. So I'm going to strongly recommend that you go to this restaurant when it opens. Hope you've enjoyed this preview. Until next time, happy eating.